Adam, 1-0 win at Brackley. Fantastic result. We know it's a difficult place to come. I think they're unbeaten at home all year in the league as well, so you must be delighted with the result.
Absolutely delighted, yeah. They're a good side, and I think there's only Chester beating them here in I think that was in the Cup. But as you say, they're unbeaten in the league, so for us to come here and go on with all 3 points it's a massive result for us, and it's one that we've needed. We were solid, we were organised, everybody put a real shift in, and to a man we were very disciplined. I don't think that Josh has had a save to make all afternoon. He's had a couple that have gone just wide. I think they had a good chance in the first half. They pulled it wide, far post, and they've had a header at the back post in the second half off a corner that's gone over the bar. But he's not had a save to make. We really did a good job at reducing their chances, and obviously we've pinched one, from a set play, which we're very strong at, and it's a massive win for us.
Like you say, solid game for Josh today, although he didn't have too much to do. Were you pleased with what you saw?
Yeah, really pleased. He's not played, for a few weeks, so there's maybe still a little bit of rustiness there. But I thought he had free kicks in the second half that he didn't connect with, but flipping out when he did, and pretty much all game he was on point with his kicking. Just got us an extra 15 yards up the pitch. Certainly in that second half when it was, we were having to defend, into the wind. It just helped us get up the pitch a little bit, and the players were recycling it through him, and he was getting it up over the halfway line. And there was a couple of times when he was called upon to come through bodies, and they're a big side. They put it on you, and he's come through bodies, and I think he's punched a couple, he's caught a couple. So yeah, really pleased, and but I think that the lads in front of him did a tremendous job in keeping his what he needed to do to a minimum.
He's certainly got a big kick on him, hasn't he? Just in terms of player fitness, we know Dave Sayers was struggling with injury a little bit. He was in the Barnet team for Tuesday but didn't come on, and obviously you've chosen not to put him in the squad today. What's the latest on Dave? Just
still a little bit of discomfort. He's we have to manage Dave. He knows his body better than anybody else. So he's an experienced player. He wants to play every second of football that he can, but when he doesn't feel quite right in himself, then we're not going to take an unnecessary risk of making it worse. So it was just one of them today where we'll leave him at home, and he'll be in on Tuesday to see the physio, and hopefully he'll be okay to train Thursday, and then we can get him involved again for next Saturday. But it's nothing major with him, it's just a bit of a niggle.
Obviously with that injury, and I think we're a little bit low on numbers in terms of outfield options. You've been busy in the transfer market this last week. Are you still looking for any players to come in, or? Well,
yeah, I think we probably could do with one or two just to bump us up a little bit on numbers, but I don't really want to bring lads in who aren't going to come in and play, because it just creates a negative environment. We've always gone with a small squad in my time here, and everybody's utilised, everybody feels a part of the group, and I do think we need maybe to add one, possibly two outfield players, but I'm happy with what we've got. The lads they're fantastic, and we've got within. I know we've only got a small squad there today, but within that group we have got great versatility. So it is one of them where if we can only go with 3 or 4 subs, I'm not going to start panicking. It's when we're down to a couple. So we're looking, but we're not going to rush into anything either.
And then finally, looking ahead to Alfreton next Saturday, it's a chance to get back-to-back wins, obviously, which is going to be the aim.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a tough game. They're a good side, and it's going to be tough. But we needed that win today. I feel like we've been on a run where the performances haven't been bad, other than the Curzon one. Games have been pretty close in the main, and we've just been on the wrong end of maybe a bit of poor finishing from our side, and not being as clinical, and not scoring as many goals as we would like, and then making errors and being punished for every error that we've made, a few decisions going against us. And sometimes in a season you have runs like that, but I just said there to the lads, it's a testament really to our spirit and our togetherness that the run that we've been on, not forgetting that we travelled to Barnet on Tuesday in another tough game. That took a hell of a lot out of us physically, to then travel down here against one of the best teams in the league. They've not been beaten at home all season. For us to come here and come away with a clean sheet and a 1-0 win it's a massive win, and hopefully now we can back that up next weekend at home to Alfreton. But we, as always, we know it's going to be a very difficult game.